Hey, 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 what's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. I am back from my 5-day hiatus where I spent eating, sleeping, started working out, got a personal trainer, all that good stuff. And then I came back to work, excited to get back into videos, and saw that we had Cardinal's newest line. This is the 2023 Cardinal Red 31RL. So this is going to be more of their budget line, budget friendly. So you can get into something like this for under $50,000. So if you want to dip your toes into what fifth wheel life is about, this one would be perfect. Since this is the rear living setup, it's meant for kind of a couples coach that wants to sleep the occasional person with the back sofa, but it weighs under 9,000 pounds. I'll put all the, or 9,300 pounds. I'll put all the, like the length, the weight, the height, the awning sizes, all that you'll find down in the description of this video, along with my contact information. If you guys are in the market for an RV, I'd love to talk to you, see if it makes sense to do a little bit of business. And of course, as always, if you guys find some value in this video, you like my style, if you would, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Got big goals, hit them this year, working on next year's. But again, it's the 2023 Cardinal Red 31RL, and this is one of the first ones in the country. I don't know if really anyone's videoed this one yet, but I'm loving it. You walk right in, even though this thing is under 50 grand, the value on this is unreal. It is beautiful on the inside. And what I like about it is you get your opposing slides. So you have this slide with the refrigerator, oven, entertainment. And then on this slide, you kind of have your seating slide, so you have your dinette and your your recliners. But check out those big windows you get. In a camper that's at this price, typically you get some smaller slides. So I'm 6 feet tall for reference, probably giving you about 6'2", 6'3", something like that. But what I love about the tall slides is you get these huge open windows. They're all tinted. They all have the blinds. So come down, get your Dracula on, block out the sun, you're good to go. These two do not open. They're more for like a good view. But the two side ones, if you want a nice cross breeze, both of those do open. So that's a pretty nice feature to have. Love the nice high, tall, wide slides. You got your dinette right here that has this little kicker. So if you want some extra space, whether it's extra room to, eat dinner, if you're playing some cards, some euchre, something like that, you get a little bit of extra space. Kick it right over here. Again, these are going to be your recliners. So you can, right here, there's these little pull tabs that you can see. You pull that, and they're actually the quick recline. What's nice about those is they go nearly flat, probably something like that. So that way, you can sit there and sleep if you want to. Very comfortable. Taking mini naps in them. Sorry, I'm having a hard time talking. All that turkey's gone to the brain. I've taken mini naps in them. It's just comfortable. I guess that's really all I need to say. Right here at the back of the RV, I love it. You still get your overhead storage, and you get a lot of it. Again, more windows. All three of these happen to open up for a nice cross breeze. I did drop the blinds on this side so you can see what they look like a little bit. And then the back, it opens up and it doubles as an emergency exit. So pull this little red pen, push and pop, you're out in a hurry. Get that little nook right here. Kind of makes it a little bit fancier looking. Then you can see that's kind of like the little glass right there. But that's going to be the same both left and right. So really good storage here just right off the back. And in fifth wheels this size, typically it's hard to get really storage, almost of any kind. And then, like I was saying, this is more of a traditional couples coach, but you can pull this bed out, or this couch out rather. It goes to probably about where the fireplace is, but it makes a queen size bed. That way you can sleep, maybe the grandkids or a couple extra buddies just for the weekend. Another feature I'm really liking is you got countertops on both sides. And to pair with the countertops, each side comes with 2 USB ports and 2 outlets. So that's pretty neat. Again, that is going to be both left and right. Right across from the recliner, you get your TV, your entertainment section. You'll notice how the island does not block your view. I was told to point that out, apparently, and I never really paid attention. Sometimes the island blocks the view, so that's definitely a bummer. This one you do not. So you get a Furrion TV that comes with it. You could definitely fit a little bit of a bigger one if you would need to, but you get storage. Above it, you get a pantry to your right. Little storage nook right there for maybe a DVD player and an outlet. And then you have your electric fireplace, which puts out 5,100 BTUs of heat. Also comes with a couple color modes. you know, your orange, your red, your blue, your white, you know, just looking really nice, setting that nice kind of ambient glow for you. But it could heat up this entire area, you know, absolutely no problem before you even have to turn on your propane. So I love the electric fireplace on that. I'll tell you what, I'm holding up this camera and it is getting hard to do. Started personal training. One of my good buddies does online personal training, moved to South Carolina. Been bugging me for years because I'm a big belly fella. He wants me to trim it down, so I started that, and man, he is whooping my butt. If you guys are interested in doing something like that, I'm going to put his link down in the description. You can talk to him, but his name's Nick. Real good dude. Yeah, I guess I'll keep going along this slide. Get your Greystone microwave. Nothing too crazy there. It's just kind of a normal microwave. You also get your hood vent, so you have your light and your fan that you can turn on. Outlet here, outlet there. You also have a roll for some, you know, little holder there for the... Why am I blanking out? I'm having such a hard time from being off for so long. Paper towels. Jeez, oh Pete's. Right here, you get your 3 stovetop burner. Your Greystone oven, so definitely, you know, put a pizza in there. Be cooking no problem. Underneath, you get a little bit of storage. And you got that right there. Really nice size refrigerator, and this is going to be the 12-volt refrigerator. So what's nice about those is it's more of a residential style, but it can run off of your battery, you know, or the solar if you guys were to put solar on. But the freezer actually keeps stuff frozen, even if the sun's beating down on the other side. You know, if you had that typical gas and electric refrigerator, you know, as it heats up on the outside, the inside of it actually heats up, which is a total bummer. So that will definitely hook you up, put you in a little bit of a better place, you know, while you're camping. And then underneath, they got this little nook with a little step stool. Not sure why they put that in there, but that's nice to have, I suppose, maybe to get some of that, you know, overhead storage. The island is going to be nice and elongated, so you do get plenty of countertop space here on that side. You do get a little roller rack right there for drying up some dishes, but you have your black stainless steel undermounted bowl, which is looking really nice. And then you have your high-rise faucet, hitting those dishes from all angles. Underneath here is pretty darn impressive. You get a little tiny trash can, access to your plumbing, but then plenty of storage down here, so that's always nice. A little bit more access to the same thing right there. And then over here, you're going to have 2 pull-out drawers. So the top one's going to be a little smaller than the bottom one. You also get this little plastic, you know, for your knives and spoons and forks and all that good stuff. And then in this one, this is going to be the welcoming packet. So that comes with every Forest River camper. Basically got all your manuals, you know, for your, you know, your oven, your microwave, all that good stuff. And you'll also see, even though this is a less expensive camper, they still did not completely cheapen out. You got the soft close right there, so that's pretty nice. Outlet right here. And then I believe... Yeah, okay. Then you get this little hook right there. Maybe hang a dish towel. Right back here, you get more storage, a little bit more countertop space, another outlet, and your thermostat, along with a little bit of a light. I'll tell you, after taking off for 5 days, it's hard to get back in the groove. But, you know, I'm doing it. Really busy Monday. Actually sold 2 campers today off the YouTube channel, which I can't tell you how freaking stoked I get for that. 2 fifth wheels that are, I'll tell you, really is, it's pretty darn awesome. Glad to be helping people, making a little bit of extra money doing it. All right, so again, 2023 Cardinal Red 31RL. That's the rear living. So this is going to be the rear of it. Give you one more little look here. And now as we spin around directly across from the door, this is going to be, you know, your control panel on it. So it lights up nice and bright for you. You can check all your different, you know, tank levels. So your battery, fresh tank, black tank, gray 1, gray 2, Wi-Fi pairing. So that way you can hook up, you know, your phone there. LP water heater, water pump, tank heaters. The tank heaters are nice to have because it allows you to camp in a little bit deeper into the season, or a little bit earlier into spring. So, if it's 20 degrees out or something, turn those tank heaters on. It'll help prevent, anything from freezing. All your light controls, like how they're doing that. And then this is pretty interesting. This is something kind of new that I've been seeing in campers. Your slides don't have individual buttons. The slide 1, and to select it, you just cycle through them. And then you use this, to go in and out. So pretty darn cool. That's going to be your control panel. Right down here, you got your fuse box. So if for some reason something's not working, make sure to jump onto that. Check your fuse box. Make sure nothing's glowing for you. Let me get this little leaf out of here. Found that little guy. Heading up into the bathroom, you get 2 steps right there, looking sharp. You also have a nice grab handle to help assist you. Bathroom is pretty good size for a camper of, well, this size, I guess. But you get a good size sink, and I like how they cut that out. So that way, not only do you have a little bit more room to get in, but it sneaks in just a little bit of extra storage. A little bit of countertop space, not too much, but, maybe put like a, brush and place for your toothbrush. Little outlet. You got a mirror right here. Check out the bowling arm. Hopefully that thing grows, this personal training. Nick, if you're watching, you're hurting me, buddy. But you're hurting in a good way, that's for sure. I need this. 304 pounds when I'm starting, and I'm hoping by the end of the year, I'm telling you, 206, end of next year, 260, 240, somewhere around there. Foot flush toilet. It's going to be plastic. You also get a pretty good size shower. It's not one of those small ones. You got to tape sponges there to the sides and spin just to get clean. Little area for some natural lighting. You also get a curtain on that. I'm sure some people will be changing there, or changing that, but that's okay. 2 more hooks to hang up your towels, and you get a nice little fan to help suck out the steam or the stink, depending on what you're doing in here. Head into the bedroom. You still get the blind. This is an emergency exit, so pull, push, and pop again. You can get right on out of here. Good size queen bed. One thing I am bummed not to see, you don't get the windows there, but I think that's okay. You're trying to, get into camping, and I think this will still do. I think this camper's awesome. And again, for under 50 grand, it really doesn't get much better. 2 ACs in this unit. One in the living room, which I forgot to show you, and then one right here in the bedroom. And, yeah, you can really make this whole area cool. You got the dump valve right here, so you can leave that open, and then it'll just cool down this area right here in the back. Thermostat, light switch. Got a really nice sized closet right here. Just more storage, more storage, more storage. Spin it around. You got yourself a dresser and a place to put a TV. So right here, it's actually backed. A little bit tougher than the rest of the areas, but it's backed for a TV bracket. And you also get your plug-ins for it as well. So your Furrion TV and satellite hookups along with the appropriate outlets. A little bit of countertop space here on top of the dresser. 2 of these. And then at the bottom, you get 2 of those. And again, soft close and soft close. Oh, did forget to show you. Right down there, you get an outlet. And then right over here, you have an outlet and 2 USB ports. So on both sides of the bed, you do have plug-ins, so that's always nice. Open up the closet. Get a little top shelf, maybe for some shoes or for some odds and ends, maybe some boxers and socks, things like that. And then down here, you get that nice hanging rack so you can hang up all your hanging clothes. Little cubbies with an outlet down there. But yeah, I think that about does it here for the inside portion of this tour. Again, it's the 2023 Cardinal Red 31RL. And if you guys are, digging the video, if you don't mind, if you've made it this far, hitting that like and subscribe button for me. Let me give you one more little look here around the inside. Then I'm going to head around the outside and show you where everything is. I'll tell you, I'm happy we got these guys. I'm happy Cardinal's doing it. For sure. I could definitely see us selling a ton of these. For the price point, it's really, really going to be difficult to beat. All right. So now we're on the exterior. Right when you walk in, you're going to notice you have your solid surface steps, or solid entry steps. Jeez, oh Pete, it's a rough one. Those just flip up right into the door. Dual axle unit. Vacuum bonded sidewalls, which is going to be nice, you know, for some of that extended camping. It's just a nicer way of doing the sidewalls. You also have your Under Armour underneath here, which means it's all buttoned up, you know, and paneled. So that way if something goes on, it's 6-foot sections. And then RVers aren't drinkers, so I'm not sure why they put that there, but that's a bottle opener in case you are. Spray port for some access to some outside water. 2 outlets. And then a cable hookup. You got your pass-through storage right here. Really nice big space. Also shows off some of that construction quality. So it is welded at all points, which is nice. And then you'll also notice you don't see any exposed wood. So they did wrap it. So that way in case, you know, any type of water or anything like that, you know, you're good to go. Propane tanks right here. Those will come filled up if you guys purchase an RV from us. You get your propane, your battery, power cord, you know, all that good stuff. Again, the awning has the LED strip underneath. That size of that awning will be down in the description of the video. I need to get back in the groove of doing these things. Whew. I tell you, it's been a busy day. Thanksgiving just takes it out of you. You know, a couple days just is never enough. You eat all that food, you hang out with family. With my family, sometimes it's a little bit more tiring than it's not. Back end of the Cardinal, this is where it really shows that it's got the tinted windows, a little bit difficult to see in, but not out. Prepped for an observation camera, $550. You can suction cup that right onto your windshield, so that way you can see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road. This is also a fully walkable roof, so you can get on top, you know, check your slides, check your seals, do all the maintenance that you need. And then to get up there, you can buy the Lippert on-the-go ladder system. So basically it runs you about $285 or so, I would say, but it attaches right onto that, so that way you can get on top. Just notice the ring. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. You can put a slide topper on these slides if you would like. A slide topper is essentially a piece of awning that attaches from here to here and prevents any of that debris, pine needles, leaves, you know, tree branches, anything like that from getting on top of the slide. So when you close it up, you know, it gets in the way of that seal. This is going to be your plug-in right here, 50 amp unit to run both of those ACs and everything that you need. This is going to be where your sewer plug-in is, or your sewer hook connection. Back end of the hot water heater. And then the back side of that pass-through storage. And then right here is going to be their docking station, which I didn't put the docking lights on earlier, so I'll do that now. But that's pretty cool. Landing gear, leg control, wastewater holding tanks, your black tank flush. If you're not familiar with that, it's basically a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. Plug-ins for cable and satellite, potable water, all that good stuff, and your low point drains, all right in here, along with your solar charge. So you can put a 10 amp receptacle right in there, and you're good to go with solar. Front end storage, whether you wanted to put a generator or just, you know, put some stuff in there, you're good to go. Plenty of room there. Oh, I forgot to mention, this also has tire pressure monitoring system. So this is going to be the sensor for that if you ever have a hard time finding it. But guys, I think that about wraps it up. Again, this was the 2023 Cardinal Red 31RL. My name is Hunter. Hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hope to see you next time. See ya.